A long time ago, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling lake, lived a man known as Scar by everyone in the village. This man wasn't called Scar because of any mistake or event he had gone through. It was simply because he was born with a distinctive mark shaped like a scar running down his left cheek. From the time he was a little boy, Scar hated his facial birthmark. He felt that it made him look weird, and it made him very self-conscious. He tried everything to get rid of it, but nothing worked, and so he grew up hating his birthmark even more. As he got older, he started avoiding social events and kept himself isolated from the community. One day, Scar met an old wise woman named Elara. She was known for her healing touch and understanding nature. Taking a deep breath, he explained his problem to Elara. "I want to be beautiful," he said, "but how can I when I have this horrible birthmark? It's too much to bear." Elara looked at him, her eyes filled with kindness and understanding. "Scar, your birthmark is not a curse," she said softly. "It's a part of you, and you shouldn't see it as a negative. Every scar tells a story of survival, of how strong and resilient you are. It's not a mark of weakness, but a sign of strength." He looked at her, confused. "Strength? How can you say that?" "All it does is make me feel weak and ashamed," Elara smiled. "Let me tell you a story," she said, and she began. In a faraway land, there was a great war between the kingdom of light and the kingdom of darkness. The war raged on for many years, with neither side able to claim victory. But as the war dragged on, the kingdom of light began to lose hope. Their king had been defeated, and their people were dwindling. It seemed as if the darkness would soon consume all hope. However, amidst the despair, there was one young warrior who refused to give up. His name was Gareth, and he became known as Gareth the Unbreakable. With each battle, he fought bravely, protecting his people and inspiring hope. But during one particularly fierce battle, Gareth was struck by an arrow. The arrow pierced his armor and lodged itself in his shoulder. It was a deep wound, and blood streamed down his arm. Despite the pain, Gareth refused to remove the arrow. Instead, he broke it off, leaving the remaining piece embedded in his shoulder. He did this because he knew that if the enemy saw the blood and realized he had been wounded, they might target him next. So he kept it in until he could get it properly treated. That single decision became a defining moment for Gareth. From that day forward, he was known not only for his strength and skill, but also for his bravery and his willingness to endure pain for the greater good. People began to call him Gareth the Unbreakable, and his story became a legend, passed down from generation to generation. "And so it is with you, Scar," Elara said, her voice echoing the wisdom of ages. "Your birthmark is not a weakness, but a testament to your strength, a reminder that you, too, have overcome great odds to be here today. It is a part of your story, and your story is far from over." As Scar sat there listening to Elara's words, something inside him shifted. For the first time, he saw his birthmark not as a curse, but as a badge of honor. He realized that it didn't define him, but it was a part of him, and he accepted it. From that day on, Scar no longer saw himself as weak or ashamed. He walked with his head held high, his shoulders squared, ready to face whatever challenges came his way. He became a source of inspiration for others, showing them that true strength lay not in the absence of scars, but in the courage to embrace them. And so the man who was once known only as Scar became known as Scar, the survivor, a man who had overcome not only external battles, but also the toughest one, the battle within himself.